Hey everybody, it's your friend Sarmate here, back with another episode of Kingdoms Reborn. I hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day today. And we got a handful of really good comments on our last episode. Thank you to everybody who watched, and we got lots of subs lately, which is super exciting. And these comments, I really appreciate your well thought out and helpful comments. I'm by no means an expert at this game, or really any of the games that I play on the channel, just guy that's just playing some city builders with some friends. Really, it's all that's what's going on here. But I want to go over a little bit what the comments said, because I think it's really good information. So I want to share that with everybody, so you don't have to go back and look at the other video. But if you want to, it's there. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the books that this game has. So sustainability is one of the books you saw that I just grabbed that there. And one of our commenters said the sustainability book is good for things that take resources. Okay, what if you read it? It says consumes 30% less input, and that makes sense. So this is going to be beneficial for things like our furniture workshop that we have over here. And the other book that we have, the productivity, is going to be good on things that are continuously gathering, like the fishing lodge or the fruit gatherer. So I got my productivity books in that kind of things. I got another one here, and so I just kind of went through and I shuffled them around a little bit. And I bought a bunch of sustainability books. I'll show you up over here. I did put some more productivity books in our mushroom farms. We got those guys working in over here. And then our sustainability books, I put in a couple spots. So we really needed some tools, right? So I was like, well, a good spot might be a blacksmith. So one of these blacksmiths, I think I put some sustainability books in there, but we'll plop that in there right there. Oh, I also put them in our little bakery area. So one of the commenters mentioned that they like to group their bakeries together and fill those guys up with sustainability books. So I like that idea. So that's what I am copying. We can see here a lot of sustainability books in our bakeries. We still need a few more, of course. So we're going to continue to do like a bakery boulevard-y over here. So it's going to be kind of sweet once we get that. Lots of bread coming through here. And it'll be great once we can get that really up and running. We're dealing with a lot of food issues, and I'm hoping that between all of the farms we did, the bakeries we got going on here, and our auto traders, we can get this food situation figured out. You can see here that I'm importing up to 1,000 breads, and at 160 I did make another trader. So we have 3 now in total. So that's coming along. Hopefully we'll get this figured out. Another thing that one of the commenters mentioned is we need labor. So, in settlement survival, I kind of adamant about, not having 0 people as laborers, because you want people to move goods around. Same thing in this game, but I'm having a little bit more difficulty doing so, and I think that might be job priority. I'm going to check that out in a moment here, but there is a building in this game called Hauling Services, and it's right here. I'm going to quick build that guy. And so these people are dedicated to doing that. They're moving goods to and fro, putting in imports, inputs, and outputs, and buildings that are requiring those types of things. So stone tool shop, they are requiring stone and wood. So these haulers are going to go get that stuff. And then once the tools are made, they're going to go get that stuff out of there. So very important building that I definitely overlooked. So thank you for pointing that out. We'll get a couple more workers working on that stuff. But as far as the laborers go, let's check out our job priority. So you can check this button here, and you can set how many laborers we want to have. Now, how many we need, I'm not really sure. So one of you more experienced Kingdoms Reborn players, how many laborers do you think is a good amount? We're about 460 people, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 5. That's probably not enough. But I'm going to go ahead and do 5 for now. Let's just take a quick peek and let's see what we would be taking from. So we'd be taking a little bit from our iron smelter, and we need iron smelting right now because we need the tools. So let's take the 5 for now. I do have a ton of immigrants that we can get, 30 immigrants, so we'll probably do that here in a little bit. But again, we've got to watch our food. So I just wanted to make sure that we get our food figured out. You can see here we have quite a ways to go with food production. So I'm not really sure what the deal is with the food situation, why we need so many people making the food. Maybe part of it is the laborers and moving the things around. But another thing that was suggested is to have more small clusters of housing. So, you know, like what I've been doing over here, we have a bunch of houses all grouped up. We have a bunch of houses all grouped up over here, and we have some grouped up over here. So what was suggested to me is to have smaller groups of houses. So that's what I did right here. I have a handful of houses sprinkled in here. We got a tavern, we got a warehouse that's going to be built, and so that these people are closer to their workplaces. And we've talked about this in Settlement Survival, so it's something else that is reflected in this game as well. It's a city builder, similar things, makes sense. So that's what we're working on there. So we're gonna have two sources for these guys to make to have their wood. We have a warehouse here, we have a warehouse here, and we also are going to be putting in a forester here, so that this wood that is produced here, it's not going to be ideal. We have a lot of wasted tree space with this rock that's right in the middle of everything, but for a lot of this, we're going to be able to use that. So I'm going to get this forester built up. We're going to have wood sourced there for our mushroom farms to be using. We are doing okay with wood. We're in the green, but we are very, very focused on our wood production over on this side of the world. So without laborers, without haulers to move that stuff around, it's not very efficient. So that's why we want to get these haulers going in, and we want to get a handful of laborers running around here. So we just completed a quest, 1,000 beer. That's taken a long time, so that's kind of fun that we got that. It does go down in your hand until we can upgrade into our Enlightenment Age, which we're still working on. Still need 15 houses, still need more luxury items. Taking very, very, very long time. But we're having the food problem, we're having a population problem, so we're working on that right now. So that's what we're going to continue to do until we get that hammered out, and then we can start to upgrade into our more labor or more Enlightenment Age and so get some more buildings happening. So for now, I'm going to turn that into money. So we do have a good amount of cash right now, 20,000 is doing great. We're up to 16 population, so we're very close to being at cap. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna quick build some of these houses over here, and we'll see how this works. So hopefully we can see pretty soon here a change in the performance of our food production here. So I'm also going to we have our hauler down over here. I'm gonna build another one. We want to have a couple, because we have more than just this for production stuff, right? We need to bring goods in from all over the place. So we're gonna put another one here, so this bakery is taken care of. And then I think we will do another one. These are kind of all producers. We'll do another one up over here for these mushroom farms that we got there, a little mushroom farming area. So I'm gonna try and put it kind of in the middle here to try and capture as many of them as we can with one. So I'm gonna quick build that guy. So that is gonna get built. I'm gonna upgrade that. And then we're going to find our other one. We're going to quick build that one as well. And I will upgrade that as well. Okay, so now let's check out our job priority. So now we have haulers. I wonder how, if that it's going to show up here. It should, right? Yep, so here's hauling services. Great. 15 people. We got a lot of people working on that. And that's going to be taking away from our lower things, of course. But I'm not too mad. Ooh, market I don't want way down here. So I'm going to bump this market up just a touch. I want that like just underneath our food production, so you know we can get some stuff distributed here. We need the market to do all that stuff. So we'll get this thing a little bit higher. All right, so our market is right below Pig Ranch. We're gonna have to make sure that we got people working in that, and then everything else down here looks pretty good, except for iron mines, which is at 0, which is weird that that's at 0, but then iron smelter is at 5. So I'm not really sure what the scoop is with that. You can find one of our iron mines. Oh, that's coal mine. We got iron mine up over here. Yeah, so weird that this is all 0 workers on there, but it's below. Not sure what the deal is with that. But anyways, we're still working on this food thing. We're still, still looking for it. So we'll probably want to put in a couple more farms, maybe. What do you guys think that I could be able to do with some of those farms to make it a little bit more efficient? So we have this little group of housing here. We maybe want to put a couple more like in this space to kind of be closer, and maybe we'll kind of do another little neighborhoody area up over here. Like we have this handful of houses here. Maybe we'll do another one up over here, and then we can kind of bring more farms over in this space. So maybe that's what we'll do real quick. I'll do like 5 houses again. That's kind of been about what we have. We have one right here, so let's go ahead and we'll plop a couple more down. We'll do one, and then we'll just do like, yeah, we'll do like this. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put a tavern across the way there. Tavern. And then they like that, of course. So go ahead and we'll get that guy. And then we're losing people to homelessness, so let's get these things built up immediately. All right, so that should handle a few of them. We are growing very, very quickly here. We're up to 653. So our food is hard to keep up with our growth right now. So we'll just see how that works. Hopefully we can get some more things happening over here. We do have motivation card that I want to get into something here right away. And then frugality book, we want to spend on something that's expensive. So these are 12 costs each. I'll throw it in there. And we'll see if we can find something that is more than 12. And then we will move it if we have to. Let's see if we can find something here real quick. Okay, that'll work. It'll be fine. But we do have 18,000 tech points. So let's see. Okay, we need 15 more Enlightenment Age houses. So let's go ahead and go back to our upgrade tree, and we'll come back over here and let's grab 2 more sustainability books. And then let's get some more productivity books. Okay, so my idea with the productivity books being in our mushroom farms is to, of course, help deal with our food issue. So I'll go ahead and mushroom farms or bakery. Bakery is sustainability, and mushroom farms is going to be production. So let's go ahead and we'll put these guys in here. That one's full. We need one there, and we'll get one there. And then we'll find our bakery, and we'll put a couple more in our bakeries. We'll do like so. Boom, boom. All right, great. So helping out a little bit. So these guys are reducing the cost of stuff. So we need 1 wood and then 9 wheat flour. So with double sustainability books for 116 bread, which is pretty crazy. And then without any, it's 19 and 4. So pretty significant decrease there. So pretty great to have those things happening. And the more that we have together, they buff each other as well. So maybe we want to even do another bakery. We got plenty of wheat flour to do so. And so let's go ahead and we'll get another bakery over here on Bakery Boulevard, and we'll go ahead and upgrade that guy. So these are combo level 2s. Did you see that when I built that? So let's see if we can hit level 3. I'm not positive on how many I need for level 3. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple more mushroom farms up over here in our little mushroom farming area. And get some more food coming in. These are all level 3 combos, so that's great. Quick build those guys. And then we'll do that. All right, great. So those are good to go, hopefully. And now this guy is working 224 is really not that bad for this forester. I thought it was gonna be much worse because of its proximity here. We are going to prioritize planting fruit trees and cut any trees, and we are going to upgrade this stuff. Okay, there we go. And that should be good to go. Food is okay. We're at 664 people now, so I'm going to go ahead and find our immigrant these guys, immigrant offices, and I'm going to turn those off. We want to, let's just try and maintain where we're at here and get a spot where we have enough food for the people that we have right now. So I feel like we have enough farms and everything to where we should be able to handle our population, but we'll see how that works. I'm gonna go ahead and speed those guys up with our super speed boost ability, and that's great. We'll get those guys working harder. They are already working pretty hard, but we'll get them going even more. But holy cow, I just noticed we have 18,000 influence points, so that's an insane amount. I did mention that we were kind of nervous about going up into the disease areas here. Let's just take a quick look at our medicine availability, and it's not great. So we're gonna need to get some more medicines before we go over there, because we don't want people to die from diseases. So I don't want to take away any of our food producers, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna go kind of sneak a medicinal herb farm over in here, and we want 2 workers. Let's see how far we can go down with that. We'll go about right in here like so. Okay, and then we're gonna make this medicinal herb, and then I do want to bring our road across, and we'll kind of just work our way down into this space here. It looks like it's kind of wonky with this little area, so we'll get something like that happening, and we'll just kind of bring this down and over. Like, and we'll go one more down, and we'll go like that. Okay, great. And now we also do want to have, with this stuff, a medicine maker. So we'll get one of those guys built up as well. Medicinal herb, and then we want MED, medicine maker, and then we can plop that guy right next door to this house, and hopefully these are going to be great for all of our workers that we're going to have over here. We still need a lot more stone for our quarries to upgrade our houses for the stone insulation. It's quite the thing. I'm surprised on how much stone we're needing for that, but we do have a lot of houses, I guess, so we want to get that stuff upgraded pretty soon here. So we're going to continue to work on that. We'll find a couple more houses up here, and we'll get those guys upgraded, but I don't want to use up all of our stone, so that's good for now. We do have another productivity book. I just want to check our fisheries over here. I think everybody is filled in. Yep. And let's go check our 2 over on this side of the world and do the same. A little bit further north, and we'll do the same over here. So that guy needs one, and this thing needs to be upgraded a little bit. It looks like we need some more bricks for that, and that one needs to be upgraded as well. So we'll get a couple more books and we'll stick those in there. We should be all right. And then as far as expanding goes, let's go ahead and we'll grab this province. It's got coal, so that's great. We were going to need some more coal here eventually. This one's got cannabis and then some boxes here, so we're going to get something from that. You could hear the noise there, but it looks like we're just about pushed out as far as we can really go without getting into some nastiness over here, this disease. So I do want to get this coffee and I do want to get this cocoa, but we're just going to hold off for now. But let's see what our little dialogue box is going to show us. So we got, okay, so we got a passion book, a motivation book, and a frugality book. And let's go ahead and we'll get the motivation, and we'll go ahead and we'll plop that guy in there like so. All right, so great. And I think we are in a good position here. It's pretty late. I had a long day at work, so I wanted to get a video for you guys, but it's not going to be as long as a normal video. But that's going to be it for this one. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and thank you again for all your nice comments and our nice growth. The comments are very helpful. I appreciate them very much. So have a fantastic and amazing rest of your evening, day, or night, and I hope to see you on the next episode of Kingdoms Reborn.